I just wanted to take a moment and build a little bit about how to successfully complete projects and reach our goals. One thing that I see that a lot of people do that often undermines their ability to complete their projects and reach their goals is that they share their ideas and concepts a little bit too prematurely for people. For example, they may have music coming out, books, other different type of creative art, or even doing a project in a community, and it's not even complete yet. It's still very immature. It's kind of like just still an idea, and they're sharing it with people, telling people this is when it's going to be done, this is when it's going to be out. And what ends up happening when you do that is now you're working according to the expectations and timetables of everybody else. As a creative artist, you may know the practical amount of time that it takes for you to actually complete a project, but now you're putting that idea in the hands of everybody else that may not be involved in the same type of career field as you. So you may know that it may take about a month for you to actually complete what you're doing, and that's why you're setting a specific release date. People on the outside may think it should take a week for you to be done. Some people may even think you should be done in the next few days when you say that it's coming out soon. So now that you put this idea out there and it's in the hands of everybody else, you're working on their timetable and you're working with their unreasonable expectations. So now they're expecting you to have it out by now. They're expecting this, they're expecting that. And when you don't have it out by the time you say that you're going to put it out, because it's not complete yet, it's still just an idea even to you, what ends up happening is you begin to undermine the level of trust, the level of consistency, the level of integrity that you have for your constituency or those who are going to support your project. So now you're pushing the project back and you're saying, well, I can't have it done by this date or whatever. And that doesn't create the type of relationship that you would want to have with people who are supporting you, because now you look inconsistent. Now you look like you don't even know when you're going to be able to complete these projects or whatever that you're telling people that you're going to do. So one thing that I encourage people to do when it comes to being able to complete your project and be successfully able to get to the goals that you want is don't put your ideas out there prematurely. Don't share things with people and you don't even have it complete yet, because now you're going to be working according to the timetable and unreasonable expectations of everybody else. I don't like working under that type of pressure. So my approach usually when I have certain things that I'm working on is I strive to complete it as much as possible before I even share it with people and let them know that it's going to be available, because then I have a lot more control over the timetable of it being released. Now I'm not working according to the unreasonable expectations of everybody else. So in other words, it's almost like having a dartboard. I would rather have 5 darts and hit 5 bullseyes and complete those projects in comparison to other people taking 25 darts, just throwing it at a board and trying to hit a bullseye. And that's the approach that some people take, because their hands are in just a little bit of everything. And out of the 25 things that their hands are in, they may complete 3 or 4 in the designated time that they say they're going to put it out. And like I said, it doesn't build the type of relationship that you would want to have with those who are your constituents or those who are going to be supporting you, because they don't know when you're going to do something. They don't have a level of consistency, and you don't look like a closer. So when you put yourself out there in that level, when you're telling people what you're going to do, it's going to be out around this time, this, that, and the third, people don't take it serious because they're not seeing a level of consistency or closure with the projects that you're talking about. Now, when you look at the things that I do, I close or complete everything that I do. There's not a time where I'm talking about I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and it never materializes. That's because I don't share that with people. I only share things with people that's usually complete, 99.9% complete. Then I let people know when it's going to be available, when they can go and get it, when this event is going to be on this date. And if it doesn't happen, it's only for one or two reasons. It's for inclement weather, or unforeseen circumstance. Other than that, it's not because I didn't follow through. So I will that this was inspiring, it was empowering, it was educating for those of you who want to be a lot more consistent and have a lot more integrity with the things that you're actually doing by not sharing your ideas prematurely to people. And if you're going to share something, complete it as much as possible before you actually make it available to people or let people know when you're going to be doing it, because now you have a lot more control over the timetable and the level of expectancy when you can actually have it done. Peace.